based on the image you saw over this past weekend, I saw Hoppers, not once, but twice. So there's been lots of great buzz going around about this, and I'm happy, especially for Pixar. In fact, this was put together a lot better than Elio, which was okay, but had issues. Nevertheless, for what we saw the earliest previews of Hoppers, aka that, it's gonna be exactly like Avatar? Nope. Yes, they do say this is like Avatar, but it is very different. Now, there are a lot of animated movies you can name, even I could, about humans wanting to tear down the forest, animals fighting back, etc. And this plays differently than that. In fact, the last half of the movie has a lot of crazy stuff, some of which I saw looks like it belongs in a horror movie, but not for, okay. But I should point out that Tom the Lizard, who was first introduced in after credits scene for Elio, he's been a big character in the movie, and if you've seen any videos online, they have a guy dressed up as Tom the Lizard at in a movie theater or in public, sort of thing. Is pretty cool. Voice cast in this, there are a lot of names you probably won't even recognize, and quick blink and you'll miss it. People like Meryl Streep, Dave Franco, Vanessa Bayer, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., some big names. And as for Jon Hamm and Bobby Moynihan, well, Jon Hamm has had a bit of a good voice role career and has played villains. And when you think about it, you're thinking that him as a human, the mayor named Jerry, wants to just tear down the forest, and it's to build a highway. Won't go too much details there. But let's just say there's a bit of a twist around that, and actually might catch you off guard. Now, if you've watched my videos or even my channel, I may or may not have brought up the DuckTales reboot. Now, look, I was never really a fan of the original DuckTales. I know what it was. I've seen what it looks like. Was not a fan of it. But I loved the reboot, and it's very popular. You can easily watch it all on Disney+. Now, the main reason I bring that up is Bobby Moynihan, who in Hoppers voices the king-like beaver who rules all the forest, named King George. And he's actually a great character, very likable. And him and the main character Mabel, well, when she's put her head in a beaver, remember, we put this into this. So they have some good chemistry and some good lines of dialogue. Now, Moynihan in the DuckTales reboot voicing Louie is a very great characteristics for him, because he's just a lazy guy and sort of a get-rich-quick type schemer. And being King George is definitely unique and different than any other type of thing like that he could do. But I so much enjoyed Hoppers, and I'm hopeful for Toy Story 5 coming up. I know next year Pixar in March next year has another original film called Gato, and that means cat, but I've only seen concept art with a black cat. But leave any thoughts and comments down below, and I will see you next time. Take care.